Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you another highly requested video, and that is my full hair care routine. I have it separated into what I do daily, weekly, and monthly. The products that I'm currently using, so this is just what works for me and my hair, and this is all my opinion, and I am not a professional. So my hair itself, I have fine to medium normal hair. It's not severely dry and it's not oily. I do wear my hair up most days. Sometimes it's down, usually in the evenings when my hair is air drying, but it's usually up in a ponytail or a bun, just up and out of the way. I'm dealing with older highlights that are growing out. So if anything is extra dry, it's usually my ends, which also makes sense because they're the oldest. But I'm dealing with mostly physical damage now from brushing my hair. I have little girls pulling on my hair because they want to help brush too. Hair loss at my temples and around the frame of my face, and just regrowth in general after 2 pregnancies. I have a hair journey video that I just posted as well, and I include a lot more in-depth information on this, as well as some tips and tricks for you to grow longer, stronger, healthier hair. And I will link that down below for you. Sometimes I try out other products, more than what I'm mentioning right here, but this is my current routine and what I'm currently using, and it's a lot of products, so I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet and not go into depth on each product. A lot of these I already have reviews on as well, so I'll link the review videos and any kind of related video down below too. This is my full hair care routine in this video. Okay, on to my daily routine. I wash my hair daily. So I wash my hair every night, which is another reason why I work out in the evenings. So first thing, I wet my hair. I thoroughly just rinse my hair, and then I grab my shampoo. With all the shampoos that I use a very small amount. So I rotate between 3 different shampoos and conditioner sets right now. So one of them is Olaplex number 4, Pureology Hydrate shampoo. I did end up putting the pumps on the liter bottles, and I absolutely love it because before I was transferring to a smaller bottle and I was just frustrated with that. So I just went ahead and got the pumps, and I'll link that down below, but I do love the pumps. And the Pureology Strength Cure shampoo. So all of those are very concentrated and you need the smallest amount. I use between a nickel to quarter size, and you want to emulsify it in your hands. So rub your hands together with a little bit of water. I massage really well into my scalp, so I kind of start up here, work my way around to the back. Massage can help with circulation as well as to kind of help stimulate growth. So I do focus on my scalp because that's kind of where it'd be the most dirty. I gather it up and kind of bring it all up here. It does run down through the ends, so I'm not scrubbing my ends or anything. I keep massaging up here and I just gather my hair up. So don't scrub the lengths of your hair. Then I rinse really well, and then I go in with conditioner. I store all of my Olaplex upside down. So Olaplex number 5, Pureology Hydrate Conditioner, and Strength Cure Conditioner. So again, I rub it in between my hands. I do roots to ends for those conditioners. I don't have a problem with it being greasy on the top or too heavy. I do leave it on for about 2 minutes with the regular conditioners. So finish with a cold rinse. And I just started doing this relatively recently. It helps with shine, and it helps to lock in moisture. It helps to close the hair cuticle so it looks shinier and smoother, and it helps with frizz too. Honestly, I avoid my scalp though when I'm rinsing. I don't deal with the cold very well. I kind of prefer to lean back really far and have all my hair back, and I stand forward. I know it helps with circulation too if you do cold water on your scalp. After the shower, I will dry with the Aqua's towel that I talked about in my last video. I will use a detangling spray. So I will use Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Spray, or Strength Cure Miracle Filler Treatment, or Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother. And these are all also heat protectants for blow drying. I don't think they're actually protected enough for hair tools, but they're definitely protected enough for blow drying, which is all I really do anyway, if anything, but I usually air dry. If I were to blow dry, those would work for heat protectant for me as well. I typically air dry, so those work for me no matter what. So after I put in one of those detangling conditioning products, I will brush my hair with my Wet Brush Pro, and it's usually not tangly, but if it is, I will start brushing down low and kind of work my way up. Then I will take one of my microfiber towel scrunchies, wrap it up in a bun, leave it in there for 5 to 10 minutes or just a few minutes. Usually I'll just start cleaning up around the house or something. Then I will take this out after a bit, and then I will brush my hair again, and then I let it air dry. Rarely I will use my Dyson to blow dry. And if I do use my Dyson to blow dry, I wait until my hair has dried some already with the scrunchie, so it's damp. It's not gonna be wet going in with the blow dryer. And I also make sure that I use the heat protectant, because sometimes I don't use one of those conditioning products. Sometimes I'm like really fast and I just put it up. But if I'm gonna be blow drying, I make sure that I have one of those heat protectants in my hair too. And sometimes I use one of those pillow covers I talked about in my last video while my hair finishes drying before I go to sleep. And I sleep on a satin or silk pillowcase. And again, I go through all of this in more detail and specific products in my hair journey and tips video. All right, in the morning, super simple. I brush my hair and I pull it up, and I will use, which this one is almost gone, I'll use the Borogio Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Oil. And there's like literally almost nothing left, but I have a backup. So, don't I? Okay, I do. I had to check because I couldn't remember if I had one or if I like thought I had one. I was about to panic for a second. I'm like, I need to order it like stat. This oil, I definitely use this for flyaways. You don't need much, just a couple drops, and just kind of run through little flyaways. It doesn't look oily or greasy. I think it's pretty lightweight for an oil, and it sinks in. Sometimes I will have to use the Olaplex number 6 if I need a little extra hold or my hair's acting extra crazy, super humid outside or something. So one of those in the morning. And that's it for daily. Let's go into weekly. So I always go by how my hair looks and feels. Honestly, mostly how it feels to me, because I'm not looking in the mirror at my hair all the time. I'm honestly feeling it more than anything. But what I'm about to tell you is pretty consistent with what my hair likes. So hair masks I use once a week. Sometimes it's around 5 to 7 days, and sometimes I've gone longer, but my hair really likes right about once a week. So my new favorite, it's new to me, so I haven't truly tested this one out enough, but this is the Way Fine to Medium Hair Treatment Mask. This does have protein in it. Shea butter, panthenol, and a mix of extracts and proteins work together to fight frizz, smooth split ends, and help strengthen hair that's been through it. Go from dry to fly in minutes. That's cute. So I've used this twice now. I think it smells really nice. Doesn't smell strong or anything, but I've used it twice now. My hair feels so healthy, honestly. Like I said, I haven't really used it long enough to make this mask like a I love it kind of thing, but it's my favorite as of 2 uses. So take that however you would like, but I like it so far. I've used it twice, however you want to put that. And I do this mask from roots to ends, and it's not too heavy. So the other mask I like to use is the Pureology Color Fanatic Multitasking Deep Conditioning Mask. And I've talked about this one before. I really like this one. I typically will apply this, I don't want to say mid to ends, I kind of keep it like up here. I don't put it directly on my roots, so almost upper ear, maybe from here down. So I definitely switch it up between masks. Before I was using the Way, I was using Briogeo again, Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I don't have my big one anymore, but I have this mini. I got this for a birthday gift, I think it was last year. I haven't used it yet. I need to. I forgot I had it, honestly. So I was using the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask and Pureology, and now I'm trying out the Way mask. So I do switch it up with the masks, but usually every 5 to 7 days, and I don't do the same one back to back, if that makes sense. I alternate. Okay, so hair oils. I use hair oils definitely weekly. I want to say once or twice a week. Again, it's when needed and how my hair feels. And I apply this mid to ends. I was using the Josie Maran argan oil, and I recently just started using the Ordinary. This is the 100% organic cold pressed Moroccan argan oil. I showed this in my last video, and I am still loving this. It is a little thicker. It's too thick for me to leave in my hair, let me put it that way, and with the Josie, honestly. But so a little goes a long way with the ordinary oil. I do apply mid to ends, or really from my ear down. I say mid, like where's the mid? Like I don't do it here. I do it like from my ears down, mid to ends. So I apply it before I work out. So it's in my hair while I'm working out, and then I wash my hair afterwards. So it washes out, but it definitely helps with the dry ends. So it's left in my hair maybe 30 minutes to an hour, maybe a little bit more. I can't get away with just putting these two in my hair and, you know, carrying on my day. That's like a treatment to me, and it's like it's in my hair and then I have to wash it out. All right, let's get on to my monthly routine. I do spread out my treatments. I'm gonna say that first. If you follow me, you know that I love Olaplex. I don't use Olaplex number 0 and number 3 weekly. I also don't use number 0 every time I use number 3. Here's number 3, what I'm talking about. Now the directions say, use before shampooing. It's not a conditioner, it's a bond builder. Use 1 time per week, and for damaged hair, use 2 to 3 times per week. I don't do that. I stretch this out. And number 0 is the primer for this, just in case you were wondering. I have a video on that as well, my first impressions of using Olaplex number 0. I have my updated thoughts and opinions on number 0 with number 3, because that was definitely asked as well. So I will talk more about that and answering all of your questions video, which is coming soon. Also, talking treatments, I don't do all of my treatments in the same week. I spread them out over the whole month. So kind of a timeline. Olaplex number 3 bond building treatment, I usually do the beginning of the month. DP Hue Gloss Plus, and this is a semi-permanent hair color and deep conditioner in one. This is just depositing color, and I still love this. Recently, I wasn't consistent with the Gloss Plus. I wanted to see how long it took for the color to be removed, basically. It did lighten up, but it wasn't removed completely. Realistically, I could go longer than a month if I wanted to, because my whole point of using the DP Hue is to blend in those highlighted ends, and it's done a really good job at doing that. Like, you really can't wear the highlight. I mean, in my opinion, you can't tell. I don't think you can tell. Can you tell? I also have a whole video on applying this for the first time, my first impressions, and then I also have a 1-month update video as well, and I'll have all that linked below too. I focus more on my daily habits, ways to be more gentle with my hair, and preventing more breakage. So I do air dry 99% of the time. I'm using my Dyson when I do blow dry my hair, and heat protectant. Can't forget that. Also a combination of my hair ties, my Wet Brush Pro, and just being gentle overall has helped me so much. I talk a lot more about that in more detail in my hair journey and tips video. Also, now that I cut my own hair, I don't want to say now that I cut my own hair, now that I trim my own hair, I have been trimming about every 4 months or so, I want to say, something like that. I think I'll probably continue like a 4 to 6 month whenever I want to kind of thing. My ends look still pretty healthy right now. I'm impressed. So it's not hard to do, but I do get nervous that I'm gonna mess it up every single time. So that's it. That's my daily, weekly, monthly routine. That's enough products, right? I hope my routine has helped you in some way. Next, I'll be answering your questions about my hair, as well as my updated thoughts on Olaplex number 0 and number 3. So stay tuned for that. And I will leave all of those videos I was referring to in the description below. I actually have a beauty playlist that I will also pop up at the very end of the video too. All right, see you guys soon. Bye. My hair does crazy things. As soon as I hit record, my hair starts acting crazy. I will have to use the Olaplex number 6. Woo! Can you even see that it's shiny? Is the camera picking up that it's actually shiny today? Having a pretty good hair day today, guys. Kind of can see all my breakage right here. What is it doing? Breakage? We can call it breakage, or we can call it growth, whatever you want to say. Is it breakage or is it growth? I think it's both. I'm not that funny. I swear my hair looked better 5 minutes ago. It's still on my mouth. There we go. Okay. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.